Say hi, world.
No.
We are chilling, going to hang out because somebody's going to be 16 tomorrow, inshallah.
Erase the date from the calendar. I don't want it.
What?
Erase it.
So what do you think about being, you're going to be 16, inshallah? What do you think about that?
I don't like it. What do you...
Because you were saying that you're going to have to go to work and
have to adult.
pay taxes. You're going to have to do adulting, as y'all say.
But I can't even vote yet.
You can't vote yet.
No. I have to work and pay taxes, but I can't vote. What is that?
Want to rock with the America
No. They should lower the age.
for voting. Y'all will probably make more sound decisions than
We have more compassion.
most of the adults that vote.
We have more compassion.
More compassion.
They should lower it to like.
I don't know about
13.
all of yous.
Well, no, well, a good amount.
Maybe there could be like some sort of quiz.
To see if we're mature enough.
Yeah.
Can we do it for everyone?
And it would just be like open-ended questions, not necessarily a right or wrong. Maybe basic stuff like, you know, to ask questions about we don't even have to do it as adults, so I know I'm reaching. But maybe questions about the three branches of government and stuff like that, and
What else again?
whatever. And then have open-ended questions to try to analyze, like you said, your maturity.
Yeah.
But again, that's actually kind of that wouldn't actually be cool in some regards, because we don't have to do it, which is very obvious, the idiotic ways we vote.
Because you had to be 21 to vote. Like, was it in the 70s or 60s?
I don't know.
Because I think it was like I think it was the 60s, because it was college kids. They weren't able to vote yet, but they were sending them off to the war. So they were like, you can't vote, but you guys are having us like go
Right.
die. So, you know what?
That makes sense.
I mean, it's a pretty good argument, but
Yeah, it is.
yeah, we should be able to vote.
You'll be able to drive, inshallah, which I'm not happy about.
Neither am I.
You can get your license. But I don't know about you being out there in them streets.
Probably like if I were to do that, it's probably like to go get books.
You only drive to go get books.
Maybe like gardening supplies. I don't know.
Garden supplies,
It's plants.
canvases.
Yeah. So just art stuff.
I have to say, I've been noticing that there's a little bit of a sad spot in my heart.
No. Yeah.
Which I
too.
didn't feel this. I didn't
too.
feel this for any of the others. So I don't know if it's because
I'm the smallest.
yeah, you're the baby, or I don't know if it is actually some sort of sadness I'm feeling in relation to myself, or if it's actually, you know, because like I can't believe
It could be
those
nostalgia,
years
too.
went by so quickly.
It could be nostalgia too.
Yeah, man. Hey, buddy.
Oh god.
So,
Hopefully I don't
yeah.
get road rage.
Huh?
Hopefully I don't start getting road rage.
I can't even imagine you having
I
road
don't think
rage.
so.
Really?
I do it anyway.
And then turn back around and turn your Steely Dan back up.
Yeah.
Your Steely Dan or your Fleetwood Mac
Or heavy metal. That's weird.
Oh yeah, who do you have on your shirt?
Rammstein.
Huh?
Rammstein.
Rammstein?
They're a German band. It's new.
Yeah, blasting.
Yeah. Oh god. What have you raised?
Dopest.
No.
I have to
Oh,
say,
God, wait.
I like my children.
If I get a car, I'm gonna be going to protest.
Going to protest?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Or, oh god.
I know.
Or
You
organizing
definitely will
stuff.
be talking about protesting. Mom, drive me down because Marie is They're having something going on down on the reservation.
And I'll be gone for like a
And
week, and it's just like, yeah, you'll hear it.
you know your brother is doing a retreat. Did he tell you? He's doing a retreat in the springtime or something. It's a big long retreat that I'm sending you to. So
What?
yeah,
What?
I might go too because
Why are you sending me? Wait.
Because it's like survival. It's a survival retreat.
What?
So how to like build a shelter and all those sorts of things.
Oh God, you're sending me to it?
Yeah, man. Like,
Oh God.
what do you mean?
Ugh. Oh, we're gonna be with Marie for a week?
You're
Oh,
gonna be
no.
outside in a tent, man.
Yeah, but with
It's
Maria
gonna be
for a
dope.
week?
You and Marita like this
Yeah, on the phone.
on the phone.
Yeah, but
There are gonna be other people there. You know, it's for guys and girls.
that's even worse.
Ay,
Oh God.
I better go in and get some gas.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some gas.
So
Wow,
when-
wow.
Wait, so when in the spring?
So what made you get into historical undergarments?
Oh,
Anyway.
actually, I think it was because of like corsets and how that's like a whole thing that we now have no idea about, and it's slightly annoying because you know how you watch people and stuff, and you kind of get like part of like their personality and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like part of the kind of joke in like the historical community, like costume community,
Mm-hmm.
is that how people think that corsets or corsetry is like the most like oppressive historical thing for women,
Right.
and how it's like there's a really warped
Meanwhile,
image of it.
everybody, these
Yeah.
shapewear companies are making millions right now.
Which is like, if you were to have a corset, it would the point of one is breast support, and it's a lot better than you having a bra, because bras, they put like the pressure and the weight on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, with
They
corset.
do, especially
Yeah.
when you start getting weighty like
And
me.
then it's
Ugh.
like the wire digs into your skin, and it's super
Mhm.
uncomfortable. But with corsets, it uses like your torso, and it uses your torso as support
Uh-huh.
for your breast, as it's kind of how it's supposed to be, and you don't wear it on your skin. So you have like a shift or like a chemise under it,
Mhm.
so it's like a kind of like a night dress or like a slip, and you put it on over, and then you wear it, and it's fine. And like people who like wear historical like clothing,
Mhm.
they wear corsets, and it's fine. They wear it all
This is
day.
what people get on my
And it
nerves.
just-
I'm sorry.
And
Let
it
me
looks
come
so
over, you
cool.
jerk.
So it's probably that got me into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just like I started watching videos about it, and then it was like
Then
now
it
it's the
seemed even
interest.
doper.
Yeah, because they looked really cool doing it. So yeah, there's all artists.
Gosh, they had to wear so many layers.
Yeah.
And they
but-
didn't typically have like closets full of clothes like
yeah.
we do now.
Because it's like,
So-
well, 'cause one of the things that like people kind of like make it, or like they think about like history or like historical clothing is
Mhm.
like people who are like kind of higher, where they have like more money and things, so it's like extravagant like clothing and like people like colors and stuff like that. People only think that people who were rich had stuff like that, but everyone else knew how to sew, so they could still do that.
right.
But there were like a good amount of
embroidery
layers.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
there were like a good amount of layers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so there was the shift, chemise, there was the corset after the 1800s. So 1800s, before the 1800s, there were stays. So they look a little bit different than corsets.
What are the things that they're like I'm gonna say cage, not a cage,
Oh, those are
but to keep the dresses out, like puffed up.
poofy. Those are hoop skirts. I think
Right.
a crinoline is also similar to that. I don't know too much about that, but like the 1700s too much. I think I watch videos and stuff about like maybe like from the 1850s and like up.
Mm-hmm.
But so they had the shift or the chemise, the corset, maybe like 2 petticoats, and then they had like their shirt, and then they had like their skirt over it. So it seems like a lot of layers. Like when you think about it, but when you have it on, it doesn't seem like that much. We have a lot of layers too, especially since we wear kimars. And they knew how to, like, with fabrics and things, they knew how to use it properly. And like for summer, they would use linens, and they would have it like, they would cut it in a certain way to where it was breathable. So it's like, if you think about it now, and also with like slight propaganda a little bit, it seems like really like extreme.
Well, what would the world be without propaganda?
Yeah, especially here in America, it wouldn't be anything.
So now that was European style dress only, or like Americans by way of Europe?
Both, because most of the time, like the stuff that I watch, it's like fashion from like England, France, so like mainly like Europe. But in other places, it was just like depending on if like, so I guess like maybe in Africa or something like that. That only the white people, slave owners and stuff, would have that, but like they would take it from like where they came from. So I don't know too much about like South America or anything, but there is this one lady who is this black woman. She explores like historical clothing, but like with like enslaved people. Like, and how we experienced it, like how we experienced like the 1800s, and it's so cool. I found her a little bit ago. I can't remember her YouTube name.
You should send it to me. That sounds really interesting.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It's true, because when you see like in the museums and different things, or even just think about the white folks having all those, you know, cool looking clothes. The enslaved people were the ones doing it. It's not like they were doing it oftentimes. So they were, as you say, were just really skilled. Yeah. That's pretty dope.
And she said one of the things that like she was first, because when she got into historical dress, she wanted to like explore like what we wore, and like she, like, one of the first things that she got told was like black people wore the same things that white people wore, just dirtier. And it's like, no, there was like a whole like culture and like world to it.
First of all, I can't even imagine them being dirty. They may have been shabby and stuff because they didn't have anything.
Slaves.
Right, but I can't imagine them being dirty.
Like some text that she found, because they were the accounts and stuff of their clothing usually came from like people, from like white people who saw them like just out and about. And I think one of the things that she said that she found when she was like doing research was there were 2 black women who were slaves. They were coming from church, and they had their hair wrapped, but like the colors were so bright because like it was just like they were so vibrant that they could have like been blinded. So it was like we had like our own kind of culture to it. So.
Even with the head coverings.
Yeah.
I'm sure you already know about all that.
I kind of want to do that, but that's kind of want to do that.
Do what?
Wrap my hair like that, but that would be too much.
Why?
It's too much. It's too bright, and like, you know. No, I'll just
but you don't like colors.
I just stick to black.
Yeah.
It's the kind of kid that you created.
Hand wrapping is like super dope to me. I can't really.
Like that.
Cause I can't. My hair's too long, so and too thick. Oops, and it's coming out of my scarf.
Really?
But yeah.
I'll fix it for you later.
I'll do it before I leave the car and show. But I have so much hair that I can't put it up because I can't drive. I can't, like, it's too heavy, and so there's just not a lot that I can do with it. So I just end up doing this all the time. Still, huh?
I just shaved mine.
You just shave your hair. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
now I done invested too many years into my locks, so I don't want to cut them. They're just gonna keep getting longer and longer and longer, so they'll be to my butt at one point. I'm like, I gotta talk to my girls. Like, what y'all do? Well, see, they don't cover their hair.
I think
But it also is heavy, so it makes my head hurt.
Oh.
I really can't do anything with my hair.
That's okay, Mom. Look to history.
Even if I have to bring it up so that I can actually get in a scarf without it falling all over the place, or without, my scarf being too big and things like that. So I have to put like a band around it to put it in a really messy bun, But then that hurts my head. Child be getting like lightheaded and everything. Like, God, this thing is too much. Where are we going?
Get books.
Where are we going? The book warehouse. What do we want? Books.
Why do you want it now?
Exactly. Huh?
What about like Judaism? I don't think that would be cool.
True that. They always have some awesome sales here. Uh-oh, they might be let me do the cabbage patch.
Sorry, I moved my bills all around.
I understand.
I need to go in and organize it again.
All your monies.
Fatal truth. Ooh, what's this about? They say don't judge a book by a cover,
Have a very
but
nice
between you and
day.
me, all this thing. No. She's a lady.
Thank you very much.
Not yet.
So we're gonna look around.
No, my brain's still on the circle clothing.
Ooh, weird Pennsylvania.
Huh?
Oh snap. That one looks nice and scary. That's too close to home though. I can't mess around. Supernatural lore. Those are the Mayflower. So whatnot. One of these days I'm gonna read some of these little Amish books.
Or just that. Or just stuff like that.
Yeah, they read those books a lot well.
My glasses keep fogging up.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, $1.50 each.
How long are you gonna be?
Blue Buds novel.
Hopefully not long. So give us 10 minutes.
Sci-fi. You like sci-fi?
Yes. And I think the last time I were here, the thing that threw me off, what was that? It says how, usually, not usually, but how the only time that they have women who look slightly native media is when we're sexualized.
Oh, yeah.
It's wonderful.
How come whenever they make a woman supposed to look strong, she's always half naked? That's what I want to know. It's only valuable if your boobs is halfway out. Tracy Ullman, ooh, that's my boo. Alright, let's go look around.
I've got stuff.
Yes!
Sorry. Oh, you're
We're
happy
gonna
about that,
show
aren't you?
off our book. Yes, I'm very happy that you got books. So, here, take yours.
I got-
Take your one.
How many books did I get?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I got 3, I think.
You only got 3?
Yes.
That's all you got?
Yep.
How'd I get 5 books?
You're
So
not
you
gonna
go
read it.
first.
What?
Well, I have 4 and you have, well, go ahead.
I don't remember what this one's about. This one is a biography. Don't know who that is.
You gotta show it to
but-
the camera.
Oh, did I? I think so.
What's the name of it? Moby Porcelain, a memoir?
Yeah. I got
What's
it.
it say in the back?
So it's about, so he's a Christian kid, very innocent, from Connecticut, and he goes to New York.
He
And
done did.
no, and he's like it's a crazy scene. More so, it's just like his time kind of going about the underground club scene of New York.
So who's he?
Some more him.
Who?
Moby.
Who's Moby?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. But it's
I don't think that's from an iconic musician, a story of beauty, squalor,
it.
and unlikely success in
That's
the
who
New
it
York
is.
club scene in the late 80s and 90s. There were many reasons Moby was never going to make it in the New York club scene. This was the New York of Palladium, of Mars and Limelight. I remember the Limelight, just walking past it looked scary. Of unchecked drug-fueled hedonism and clubs where dance music was still underground. I know that name Moby, but I don't.
No, yeah, it's just this dude.
What he used to look like back in the day.
Oh god.
And then there was Moby, not just a poor kid from Connecticut, but a devout Christian and teetotaler. Yet it was perhaps the last good time for a starving artist in New York City, the age of a defiantly festive cultural underworld. And right when he thought it was all over, he made the album that changed everything. A generous excavation of a lost world, Porcelain, is about finding your place, thinking you've lost, and then, with well-earned despair, creating a masterpiece.
So,
Pretty
he
dope.
looked like this.
Let me see.
I don't really know. You still don't even know who that is.
Moby.
But yeah.
There were bags of drugs. I was having sex with a stranger.
What?
What are you reading here?
I don't know. I already read it now.
It's probably going to be good though.
Yeah. Weird. So this one is about. It's
What
just
does it
about.
say? Oh,
Yeah. This one's weird.
questions I want to ask you.
This kid gets a letter from his mom, but she happens to be dead. So he's like this.
Wait, he got the letter after she was dead, or
Yeah, so
she
she's
wrote
dead.
it before she died?
So she's dead, and he gets a letter from her. And he's like, "This is weird. What's this about?" So he
I
kind
know.
of starts to venture out and be like, "Is there a family that I never knew about?" So this is the mystery of the book. And then
I love mysteries.
and this one.
Your hand is in the way. Us kids know.
It's just about two siblings who kind of start to realize that they're out of place, like in like their school, and like they're just kind of outcasts.
Mm.
So then to get out of it, they kind of start to act out. So that's really just
Okay.
it. So these are my other books. They're
I'm
normal.
excited for you.
These are normal, and you got those language books.
So, I got this book, which is upside down. Edith Perlman, Honeydew. So this is a collection of short stories. I've never read her work before. I was just drawn to the cover and then the texture of it.
That's butterflies.
And so when I read the back, I was like, hold up though. Huh?
Are those
Butterflies?
Or moths?
Butterflies, I think.
That's boring.
So this is a book of short stories, which is pretty cool. And apparently she wrote another book that got rave reviews called Binocular Vision. Let's see. Over the past several decades, Edith Perlman has staked her claim as one of the all-time great practitioners of the short story. I like short stories. Perlman writes with warmth about the predicaments of being human. The title story involves an affair, an illegitimate pregnancy,
Mom.
anorexia, and adolescent drug use.
Why do we get books like
Sounds
that?
like my type of party.
What?
But no,
What have you not told me?
but the true excitement comes from the evocation of the interior life of young Emily Knapp, who wishes she were a bug and of her inner circle. Okay.
That's relatable. I want to be a mushroom sometimes. That's true.
A mushroom or a mushroom?
Well, I mean, either.
This one
Or a frog.
is called True Vine. So
What's this about? Tell me.
I don't remember someone look. Oh yeah, it says big old sticker in the way. So it's True Vine, two brothers, a kidnapping, and a mother's quest. A true story of the Jim Crow South.
That's interesting.
A true story of two African American brothers who were kidnapped and displayed. I thought this what it was. Okay. I didn't even read this. I'm so goofy. A true story of two African American brothers who were kidnapped and displayed as circus freaks, and whose mother endured a decades-long struggle to find them and get justice for her family. So it was these two twins. I don't think they were twins, but these two brothers, they were albinos.
Oh,
Yeah, and so this circus dude kidnapped them.
circus dude.
He kidnapped them. They had like thick locks and everything. They looked like Rastafari. But yeah, she finally got her babies back, but they were grown men by that time. But that's just horrible. I read some about them
I'd kill
online.
somebody.
Huh?
I'd kill somebody.
For taking your children. Heck yeah.
Well, we probably. I probably would. But it's not murder then. Because murder is when you do it in cold blood.
If it happens that something like that happens, it wasn't her that
What?
did it.
Oh. Everything recorded. Well, they hear everything anyway. It's fine.
So then I got this. A Place of Peace. Now this is an Amish. Why you give me that look? I have been wanting to read one of these Amish romance things or whatever, because Amish and romance seems like an oxymoron to me. But what do I know?
That might be like.
I mean, they
people
have
and
babies,
Muslims.
a lot of babies, huh?
Well,
I mean,
is
that don't have to have romance that make babies, but so yeah. So I got this
don't have to have joy either.
Joy.
Yeah.
So the synopsis on the back says, when Miriam Lapp left the Amish community of Bird in Hand 3 years ago, she put the past behind her. But when her sister calls with news that their mother has died suddenly, Miriam swallows her pride one last time and travels back to Pennsylvania. Miriam's resolve to stay aloof from the Amish community falters when she learns that the rumors that broke up her engagement with Timothy Kaufman years ago were lies. Could it be that she threw away a chance of life and love, all for nothing? If Timothy weren't
drama.
already engaged to marry another woman, maybe they could rekindle their love. But Miriam realizes the past is past. And yada yada, blue
Oh,
blue.
that's stupid.
Then actually, I'm really excited about these next two books. Hey,
God.
call me.
A nerd.
See what I'm saying? So first I have the Spanish-English and English-to-Spanish dictionary, which I really, really need because I'm about to take Spanish too.
Oh, God.
And I took Spanish one a long time ago.
I don't like Spanish.
Like 5 years ago. I love Spanish, but I have to say. So this book, I'm going to have to keep this right on in my book bag. Actually, I'm going to have to cover these pages. The cover. And then this one I'm so excited about, the Complete Rhyming Dictionary. Forget y'all. This is
You mean 'cause you're a poet?
interesting. Cause I'm a poet, so sometimes I get stuck. Like if I'm writing,
Yeah.
Poetry that rhymes, which is most often. But I do like prose. But when I write, anyway. So yeah, this is really cool. Cause I was trying to come up with like something, a dope word recently to rhyme with. I don't know. But But it is a simple word, but I wanted something more like intense to rhyme it with.
Yeah.
And I could not for the life of me. And I went to Google and I was like, Google, you dumb. No. So, don't nothing beat a good old fashioned book.
Oh my God.
Dictionary. I loved it. You know I like dictionaries though. I got that big old fat
I
one.
have encyclopedia. You might have two.
Encyclopedia.
Uh-huh.
When I was a little girl, we had whole sets of
Those are so
Encyclopedia
cool because,
Britannia.
Like, they have
Britannia.
they have
Britannia.
like photos and stuff, and you put them together and it matches.
What?
Like on the spines of them, how they have like a different photo, like they have maybe like a bird or something, and then you line them up, and then it's like the entire.
Oh,
bird.
right.
Those are fun.
Okay, so off we go to get some food now. We got food for the brain. Now we need some
Snacks.
food for the belly.
Oh god.